Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie and we are back here on Hypixel Skyblock forums. If you guys like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this. Guys, I was prepping for a different video for today. And then I got an update notification. So, today is going to be patch notes and we're just going to have to do the video we were going to do before another day. So, I've been trying to get to what I've been trying to do is do every level on camera so you guys can see it, see each level, and then start grinding floor 5 off camera. But we might just end up having to just do floor 5 and be done with that, and then I can grind floor 5 off camera, and then that'll let me get my kata levels up. But for right now, we have a update. So this is patch 24.3. Hello. Today we released Hypixel Skyblock 0.24.3, an update which features a bunch of new Abiphone contacts, an addition of Littlefoot, Sten, and many changes to Jerry Island. The official discontinuation of Reforge. What? The official discontinuation of Reforge anvils and more. Keep reading for all the details. What are they talking about? I hadn't heard this. I've been keeping up with all the peeps on YouTube for the alpha servers and stuff. Abiphone Contact Bonanza. I can read. Odell and Ada have been fierce competition for some time now when it comes to who can sell the most Abiphones. Their travels have taken them all throughout Skyblock and have led to the following NPCs now owning their own Abiphones. Why don't you try and add them to your contacts? Now, the problem with the Abiphone contacts is there's a certain amount of them, so you have to really get a big one or be just how do you say it? Frugal with who you add. Newly added contacts we're going to show here. So, well, that's a lot of them. Geez. The clerk would be a good one to get. Elizabeth would be a good one to get. I don't know about the clerk, but Elizabeth at least. Maybe the clerk. Okay. I'm not going to read all of them, guys. You guys can see them there, so. What is this? If Keisha is to be believed, a new sea creature might also have been added to the game, complete with some veritable drops. Okay, so we're going to close that back. Okay. Other Abiphone changes. Increased Abiphone trio cap from 15 to 25. Improved Abiphone trio item lore. Increased rarity of arcane crystal from rare to epic. Adjusted some Abiphone contact difficulties. Added tab autocomplete support to the /call command. Added travel scroll to the glowing mushroom cave to Modi's shop. Removed 7 rare relic quest from the archaeologist. I don't know why they would have done that. And they don't say why they would done it. Maybe they don't exist anymore. I don't know. Oh, Littlefoot's Den. Littlefoot's Den in the Glaciite Mineshaft variant. If you are ever so lucky to happen upon one, you'll notice Littlefoot lingering around. It is his home, after all. This little guy packs quite a punch once he gets over his fear of outsiders. So, come ready to fight. 25 million health. Mmm. Was this? You can. Littlefoot can be hunted to drop Littlefoot's shard, an attribute which at max grants 0.5 gemstone spread per cold resistance while in the glaciate mine shafts. And if you're lucky, he might just drop the Littlefoot fluff, an item which can be used to upgrade the baby Yeti pet to mythic. This is the baby Yeti pet. It's kind of a fishing pet, but it does have cold resistance on it. And it also increases the damage you deal with the Yeti sword, and intelligence, and reduces cooldown by 75%. Basically, it's one of those pets that buffs weapons. I haven't got too much into that on my guide yet. We're gonna get into builds soon. Next week probably. I'm gonna because this is gonna be the last week I do episodes on the new guide profile, and then that one's getting deleted. And we are going to do, I want to do like 2 or 3 weeks of just like random builds. So I want to go over some builds that I think are funny and useful. So we'll go over those in the future. Anyway, so there's certain pets in the game that actually give you damage, extra damage on certain weapons. If you use those, you can use those in combination with the pets to get really massive amounts of damage from them. So it's pretty good. But that's the stuff for it right there. Also, magic find for winter sea creatures is another good reason to use this pet. Yeah. It is also worth noting Littlefoot sometimes ventures beyond the confines of his den. All glaciate mineshafts have a base chance of 1% increased by tracking to be replaced with a Littlefoot. Okay, that's scary. Jerry Island quality of life. People have been waiting on this one. Though not the quite midwinter anymore, today also brings a number of high-impact quality of life changes to Jerry Island, as well as a smidgen of new content. Now, they've already revamped the Jerry Island once, so this will be the third time, I believe, that they revamped it to give some changes. So, it looks like there's a blizzard in a bottle. Consume at the start of a blizzard while in Jerry Island or the glaciate tunnels, lasting for 10 minutes. During a blizzard, all players gain the following buffs: 25 fishing speed, sea creature chance, treasure chance, tracking, double hook chance. I can see why people would probably be using this. It's not... I don't know. I don't do much fishing, guys. I do need to work on fishing because it's one of the skills. I do need to work on it. But it's probably not going to be in a video. I'll probably do upgrades and then fish off camera. This is more likely. Jerry Fishing added winter sea creature exclusivity. Now you will only catch winter sea creatures while on Jerry Island. I love this. Because it was really annoying to come to catch the winter sea creatures on Jerry Island and get random other fish that didn't really make sense. You know what I'm saying? So, the winter sea creature exclusivity will now catch on. I already read that. The added the blizzard in a bottle, which can be crafted from some Jerry fishing drops. Added fishing hotspots to Jerry Island. Added the ability to double hook chance to activate for the range rake. Those you don't know, the range rake is a special fishing mob that you can fish out, and once it spawns, everybody on the server helps kill it. It like flies around and stuff. So yeah. Adjusted range rake's catch message to mention the player who caught it. That's cool. Adjusted some of the fishing beastries, so they moved. Um, um, they moved Frozen Steve to bracket 4, tier 15, 1,000 to max. They moved Frosty to the bracket 4, 15, 1,000 to max. They moved the Grinch to bracket 4, tier 15, 1,000 to max. They moved the Nutcracker to tier 4. I'm sorry, bracket 4, tier 15, 1,000 to max. And they moved the Yeti to bracket -5, tier 15, 400 to max. Whatever that means to you. I don't keep track of the beastry kind of stuff, so. Um, Adjusted the fishing level requirements for Frosty to go to 1, and adjusted the fishing level requirements for Frozen Steve to be 1, so you can actually catch the some sea creatures to start out with. Um, Adjusted some winter sea creatures weights and rarities. Common for Frozen Steve, the weight is 5,000. Uncommon Frosty, 2,875. Rare Grinch is 1,500. Epic Nutcracker is 500. And Legendary Yeti is 100. Developer note, drop tables have also been updated to reflect certain sea creatures becoming significantly more common as a result of the Jerry Island exclusivity changes. Most notably, the Baby Yeti pet now drops as common. Drop tables will be adjusted again as part of the Magic Find revamp. I don't have a Baby Yeti pet. Maybe we should get one of those and try upgrading it. Hmm. Well, once we get our one pet up to not max but useful, we might get a Baby Yoda pet and try upgrading it on my fishing menu. I have a fishing menu on my profile, my new main profile, and I use that for upping fishing pets specifically, so I don't have to go fishing. So I just equip them and then I loot it. I need to put more of them down. We'll see. Remove the fishing sea creature buff from Icy Sinker now that you always catch winter sea creatures. Renamed True Ice Hilt to True Ice. Okay. Other Jerry changes. Updated Jerry Island with the new latest version of build. That means that they can do stuff on it they wouldn't have been able to do before. So like for instance, the little buff circles you fish out of. So that kind of stuff. Added walnuts to the bazaar. Added a crafting recipe for hunks of blue ice. This is what I've been waiting on right here. Yeah. The blue ice will probably be easier to get now, honestly. Added the ability to salvage the ice sinker for 20 ice essence. That's pretty good. Added George to the Gregory to the Jerry Island. He will spawn whenever the rain drake does and offer his wares. Adjusted the ice bait and winter bait. Ice bait grants 25 fishing speed and 4% sea creature chance on the Jerry Island. And the winter bait gives you 50 fishing speed and 8% sea creature chance on the Jerry Island. Adjusted the Baby Yeti pet with the aim of making it more useful for winter fishing. Adjusted the rain drake's Range Drake's pet. I didn't know the Range Drake's... What? Adjusted Range Drake's pet infused perk from 10% sea creature chance to 5% treasure chance. Adjusted the Range Drake pets. Is there a Range Drake pet? Hold on a minute. You guys have seen this because I'm searching it real time. Yeah, I didn't think so. Am I spelling it wrong? There is a chance of that. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I am spelling it wrong. Give me a second, guys. My dyslexia hit. Here is the Range Drake. No, I don't see it. Let's try the other wiki. I don't know, guys. You'll have to let me know on that one. Anyway, whatever these are, they've changed them. So they changed one to treasure chance, and then the snow power perk is maybe it's a new thing. Maybe they added a pet. I don't know. 10% to 50% bonus chest chance. Bonus gift chance. Adjusted the weight of certain items in red gifts. Increased the weight of legendary snowman pet. I actually need to get one of those too. From 1 to 2. Increase the weight of cryo powder shard from 1 to 4. And the weight of winter island from 1 to 4. Adjusted the cryo powder shard to now be part of the crafting recipe instead of applying on an anvil. Adjusted the Carnival Shop's Ice Hook perk to now grant flat sea creature chance while on the Jerry Island. It must have done something else. Adjusted the Frozen Alex to now reside in a more visible, accessible location. Okay. Reforged Anvil discontinuation. Starting today, Reforged Anvils have been removed from Hypixel Skyblock. For the purposes of simplicity, everything you previously needed to use the Reforged Anvil for, applying reforges, recombinators, etc., can now be done in regular anvils. Cool. Okay. Replace the Reforged Anvil recipe in the Obsidian Collection 9 with a +1 mining fortune, and that's not fair. Oh, yeah. Removed Reforged Anvil purchase from the Smithmonger. Removed the Reforged Anvil from Milik's menu. Removed all Reforged Anvil NPCs from the private islands. Added a 2 million coin NPC sale price for Reforged Anvils. Added a +1 mining fortune to the Obsidian Collection set. Okay, so you do get them at the different things. So I don't know. I don't know. It feels like they could have added another item in for that section. Not having to do with the anvil, but something to give you something to craft in the obsidian. Maybe they will in the future. Um, I don't know. You guys tell me how you feel about this one. Um, I have no. Okay, so I don't care that they removed the anvil, the reforged anvil, because I always thought it was kind of stupid having to go to a special anvil to do the same thing you can do in a regular anvil. Uh, the fact that they've removed an actual crafting recipe from a collection and didn't add in something to replace that with, that's the part I'm having problems with. So let me know about the discontinuation of the reforged anvil and also not adding in another crafting recipe into obsidian to replace the one they took out. Um, Adjusted reforged anvil's item lore to show it is sole purpose is now to be sold to the NPC. Adjusted item lore of all combinable in the reforged items to now say combinable in an anvil. Converted all reforged anvils in public islands such as Skyblock Hub to regular anvils. Quality of life changes. As part of this update, we also have an assortment of quality of life changes to areas of the game not named Jerry. Combat added Warp CI as an alias for Warp Crimson Isle. Okay. Added several items to the Slayer sacks. Thank God. Thank God. Yes, I'm not going to read all these, but these needed to be in the Slayer sacks, and the the fact that they weren't was kind of annoying. I really need to go through my bags and get some of the stuff out every time they revamp the sacks and see what all will go in there, because I got some of this is just sitting in my bags. I especially like the novel avoids because I used to make and sell those with minions. Um, Added the ability to sell mana disin, disintegrator to an NPC for 1,000 coins. Adjusted the Bat Person's armor's passive to now only increase combat stats. Adjusted the Reaper armor's cost to now require Revenant Catalyst instead of 64 Revenant Viseria in the top slot. Adjusted the Ankylosaurus Pet's armored tank perk to grant 0.5 to 50% of your defense as strength, capped at 500. Allowed the fire aspect in the venomous enchantments to affect mythological creatures. That's great. That's a great change. Improved the egg sac hologram in the tarantula bloodfathers to make shooting them more intuitive. Thank you. Improved how mob types were spread throughout the Skyblock guide. Reduced the amount of kills needed to max Harpy, Gaia Construct, Centaur Bull, Stranded Nymph, Beastries from 4,000 to 1,000. I mean, I wasn't worried about that, but I can see some people that like to max collections and stuff like that would be happy about that one. Making anything part of the game easier is good. Rename Blaze attribute to Inferno Ruler. Rename Spirit Axe attribute to Woodland Ruler, and renamed they renamed the gravel skeletons to flint skeletons and added flint enchanted flint to their drop tables. People are going to be grinding them forever now. Farming fixed an exploit with redstone on the garden, allowing unintentional long distance block updates. I wonder who's been doing that. Greenhouse crops will now lock their current crop effect when becoming fully grown and use those when harvested. Lower crop requirements for the cultivation enchantment. Added layout previews for greenhouse mutations. These menu previews will show an example of how to spread mutations. This is great. This is great. They needed this. It was really asinine. It's the only word I can come up with, to go online and watch videos of people trying to explain how to do these. Added biofuel to the mining sack and the garden sack. Okay, so the one you buy out of the shop. Okay, I see. Adjusted the color of the farming skill in the /stats to dark green, from dark green to light green. Added a copper line of accessories that increase the chance of rare and above visitors. Reduced the amount of enchanted mushroom blocks needed for the habanero. Okay. I've never actually used that one, so I should check that one out. Hunting. Added an exclusive mob type to all legendary sea creatures that was lacking it. Added more sea creature chance to Backwater armor and Backwater equipment. Adjusted to the Titonobo attribute to now affect all fishing islands instead of just the backyard bayou. Adjusted Lord Jarvis attribute to now affect all combat islands instead of just the Crimson Isles. Adjusted Lava Flame to no longer deal true knockback. Adjusted Wet Wing from fishing to Glacia section of the bestiary. Remove the corruption blacklist now that corrupting a mob is no longer enhances its stats. Added bit rewards for Agatha contest brackets. Really? That's going to be annoying. I'll tell you what. So you're going to get the reward, and then it's going to stay in your sack for like 10 Skyblock years or something like that. And if you don't have a booster cookie, you'll keep giving that stupid notification. And currently in the game, unless they've changed it here, there's no way to disable that notification. It keeps just popping up if you have it in there. And if you don't have a booster cookie up, it's just going to keep giving you that notification, which is kind of annoying. We shouldn't be making the game annoying. We should be making the game more fun, right? So, I don't know about that change there. Adjusted pets to no longer be black holeable. Can't be caught with the lasso. Adjusted thrust to no longer be able to be caught with the hunting traps placed in the jungle. Okay. Renamed several items with shards in their name. Earth Shard is the Earthen Blade. Spooky Shard is the Spooky Fragment. Glacial Shard is the Glacial Chunk now. Shard of the Shredded is the Shredded Suin. Shiny Shard is the Shiny Token. Crimson Powder Shard is the Fragmented Cryo Powder. I'm sorry, Cryo Powder Shard. Meteor Shard is now the Meteor Chunk. Mining. I do have my Minecraft up, guys. Added packed ice to the mining sack. It should have already been in the mining sack. Added sunflower oil to the garden sack in the mining sack. I don't know why it's added to the mining sack, but yes, it should be in there. Renamed the mining commission Renamed the mining commission requiring you to kill a golden goblin to exclusive goblin slayer. Can now be completed by killing a diamond goblin. Okay, so either or. Okay, got you. Chisels and stacks of suspicious scrap are no longer removed from the fossil excavator after use. Okay. I guess there was some kind of losing kind of thing. I do need to do some of the scrap. There's a couple of pets I would like to get out of there. I don't want to have to buy them. Added the Super Scorcher to the Plumber Joe in the Rift. Can be used to remove pet items while in the Rift. Added a chat message when purchasing items from the Regala room. 50,000 coin NPC sale prices have been to several special fish: berry, muxar, mob fish, Goldor, storm, swamp, and tree. Bug fixes, Jesus. Bug fixes: fixed Skeletor primes, not counting towards Skeletor armor, full set bonus. Fixed standing on pressure plates while holding the builder's ruler, sending chat messages. Fixed fixed killing goblins outside of the goblin raid, still counting towards goblin progress. I can see how that's bad. Fixed not being able to give dead cat food to the Monotose pet in some situations. Fixed being able to craft sulfur bow inversed. Okay. Fixed being unable. Okay, so if you switch the recipe around, you should still be able to craft the bow. Okay. Fix the Heart of the Mountain not properly displaying bonuses from the Mithril Golem pet. Fixed Arcane in its brood being able to get stuck in blocks. Fixed sacks not using the correct sack size in combination with the hidden sack shard. Fixed harp songs progress not displaying in the Skyblock guide. Fix the /wiki this command not linking to the correct wiki page in some cases. Fixed players being able to extinguish fires on public islands. Okay. A fixed spread. I'm sorry, that's probably going to end with some kind of problem there. We're going to probably see another bug fix on the fire issue. Sorry guys, had to get a drink. Fixed speed bonuses not getting removed when entering the jungle temple and the crystal. I have not had that happen to me, so somebody's figured out a way to do it. Iron Man players not being able to use the cosmetic auction house via booster cookies. Fixed being able to bypass Iron Man profile conversion time. Fixed killing the Sphinx with the black hole not granting bestiary progress. Fixed hunting axes having a chance to kill mobs depending on the player's stats. That's not supposed to happen. Fixed some pet items which had incorrect rarities. Fixed being able to get infinite flint arrows at the dojo. Okay. Fix the Thunderbolt necklace missing its museum data in the public API. Fix the /wardrobe command not being able to open all pages. Fix the homing axe in the ricochet perks not taking effect. Fix the Heart of the Forest speed and strength bonuses not being applied in the park. I can see how that would be frustrating. Fix chat getting spammed when with warnings about abilities in the dojo zone in the Crimson Isles. Fixed items purchased from NPCs not stacking. Fix the Phoenix Pet's rekindle ability applying despite having the fireproof bonus from the Magma Lord armor. Fixed being able to rotate item frames on Crimson Isle. Also something funny. Fixed players being able to fill cauldrons with water in public islands. Fixed hidden Jerry's getting stuck inside blocks. Fixed canceling a pet sale to George, still contributing to the daily pet sale limit. Fix some NPCs on Glacier having the incorrect skin. Fixed auto pet not applying in the Bastion and the Cathedral. Fixed not getting notified that an auto rule was not active in some situations. Fixed the dungeon in Kudra auto pet rule was not activating. I know several people that use that auto rule and the fact that it wasn't activating. That's hilarious. Fixed dropping items in the Mirrorverse entrance would delete the item. Fixed not being able to quick upgrade minions using items from your sack. Thank God. Fix the tough choice achievement sometimes being incorrectly awarded. Using the teleport ability above the height limit would teleporting you that doesn't make any sense. Would teleport you to the bottom of the world. Fix teleporting with the aspect of the end failing if the block was over your head. Fixed being able to teleport through fences and parcel blocks using aspect of the end. Fixed aspect of the end teleporting you one block above where you were looking. Fixed being able to sometimes use aspect of the end to teleport into invalid locations. A lot of aspect of the end fixes. Fixed aspect of the end's speed bonus not being removed after it expires. Another funny one. Clicking a player while holding aspect of the end, briefly opening the player's profile menu. Fixed not being able to teleport onto certain blocks with aspect of the end. Fixed clicking the shiny pet with the shiny orb message sending twice. Fixed being able to access bingo without the Skyblock level 10 requirement by using the bingo command. I didn't know that was a requirement. Fixed Vulcan's particles and sound showing when being hidden to players. And last but not least, clicking enchanted books opening what? Clicking enchanted books opening Cocoa Bean collection menu when in the general collection menu. Okay. So, guys, this is the update. I will go ahead and, on this video, update the patch notes, and I'll go through all of the this throughout this week. If I don't fix it, make sure to post in the comments and tell me. I'll link to this one and fix all the links in all my videos. I have 3, so I have to do all 3 of them now. But with that being said, if you guys like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. It really helps out the channel with YouTube views, YouTube searches, YouTube algorithm movement for the channel. If you subscribe to my channel and you want to get notifications when I have new videos out, all you gotta do is go to my page, hit the subscribe button, set your settings. You can come check out the videos. If you do like this episode, you want to share it with your friends, stems you like it, there's a share tab down below. There's links to our social media site. There's a link there for you to copy and post on YouTube. Post tab. You can any tips, tricks, or comments, put it in the comments down below. If you got anything on the ones that I suggested for you guys to leave comments, put it in the comments down below. See you guys later.